Salem here. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Andrew here, back with Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We are starting off today, of course, in the junkyard. We're starting a new series again. I know. This one, though, is going to be trucks and SUVs only. So if it ain't a truck and it ain't an SUV, we ain't building it in this series. So let's take a little gander over this way. Right now, I have three trucks at the garage there. Plus, I got a crap ton of SUVs that are in my parking. And I have both F-350s, the four-wheel drive and the two-wheel drive. However, that's not what we're working on today. I don't think I've built one of these on the channel before. I don't think. I could be wrong. I may have way back yonder. Back 100 years ago, you know what I mean? But not recently, anyway. At least I don't think I have. Could be wrong, but, wouldn't surprise me if I was. Alright, I'm not seeing anything really in here. A Porsche. Oh, found out we were all hiding out. An M8? Are you supercharged? Yes, you are. 200 bucks more. And here's the no-name version of a Mustang. Salem Spectre 2013 Supercharged Edition. We're building those, that's what we do. Let's see. If you look on here, you see these head covers, right? These are A and B. Now, the vehicle we're going to be working on today has C and D because it's going to be four-wheel drive. It's the only difference is it being a C and a D. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to head back to the shop, and we'll see y'all when we get there. Hey, welcome, everyone. We are back at the shop here at Road to a Millionaire Garage. And who remembers this car being built back 100 years ago? It was a beautiful car, and it still is. But anywho, enough about that one. Here's one of the folds. I believe this is the two-wheel drive. Nope, four-wheel. Which means the two-wheel drive one's sitting right here. However, what we're going to be working on today is actually sitting right about there, I guess. In the car wash bay. It's over here. And we're going to be working on a Salem Earthquake, a standard edition. Now, do you know how rare it is to find one that's not the Rex model? I mean, very, very rare. And it's only got 83,000 miles on it. Looks like hard miles. So this is what we are going to be working on today. Just crossing it off my list here because I went and made a list of all the SUVs and trucks that I could find. But anyway, let's get started by washing it. Yeah, let's give her a good wash, Get the power sprayer. Got her all nice and clean. Beautiful. Alright, these box sides don't come off, so. But the door does. And the front fender does. And the windshield does. And I've already taken the liberty of getting all the parts, painting them. This truck's going to have more of a sinister vibe to it when it's done. I do have to say. Alright, we're going to move this now over to car lift A. But before we begin on this, let's put our wheels and tires together, shall we? Let's see, the zeros are for the front. Look at that. And then the 20s are for the, and then the 20 outs are for the fronts. The truck originally came with 275, 55, 20s, but yeah, we kind of bumped it up to a 305, 55, 20. But they still fit in the wheel wells pretty good, so that's all that matters. Alright, I haven't even got the engine on the engine stand yet, so. But we are going to start by ripping the truck apart. First things first, we're going to get that motor out. And then we start on the suspension afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's all the wheels and tires. At least one would hope it is. I don't know why I did the... Oh, no, that's right. I did right. Okay. Alright, so let's get this thing up in the air. Let's get our engine lift. Bring that over. Hey. Do what did I say, man? Come on. What are you doing like that, folks? Why's it acting like that? Alright, and she is a four-wheel drive beast, as you can tell. You know, it's got all this good stuff in it. 1,500 more bolts to take out just to get the transmission out, you know what I mean? It's all good, though. You know what I mean? As we actually get all the bolts out, you know, gotta, you know, gotta hit him with the old. Alright, let's drop this down. Perfect. Let's get this hunk of beautiness out of there. Alright, since we're here, let's finish by stripping all the rest of this good stuff out. Hey, look at that, there's no clip B's holding it on. Ha! Who would have ever thunk? Alright, now we put this thing... here's to take the tire off before we begin. Alright. I was debating whether or not to go to the factory style wheels or something else. I decided to go with something else, as y'all just saw. Alright, first things first. Well, I guess we're past the first things first, huh? We're going to get the rear end out of the truck. After we spray it with 1,700 sprays on the bolts. That's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of going with an old school retro color combination, I guess you could say. Although I don't think those wheels are really going to make too much of a sinister appearance. However, the color the truck is going to make all the difference in the world. Alright, got that side out. Let's jump on over here to the driver's side. There we go, get the shock out. Let's get this U-bolt out of the way. It doesn't need to be there. No, it's just taking up space. And then this one too. You know, it needs to go. It's not wanted. And the plate. You two, get out of here. Alright, I'm going to get this out. Perfect. Now let's get this leaf spring out of the way. Beautiful. Now we're going to get the axle after the rotor. Of course, you know, we got to spray it. We got to give it a little bit of love. You know. Got to tenderize it a little bit. You know, hit it with that good sauce. Alright, let's get this out. Now the diff. Alright, now we're going to work our way up here to the front. I guess there's not as much stuff in here as what I thought there was. And it even has, look at that, four-wheel drive. Who would have ever thunk? I wonder if I got the right valve covers for it. I can't tell. Well, I could have when I bought them, but I don't remember. Can't remember if I got A's or B's or C's or D's. I got multiples, man. Alright, let's get the lower control arm out of the way. Doesn't need to be there anymore. Perfect. Steering knuckle C. Keep going. Let's get the deablution out of the way. There we go. Alright, we can get that gone. We can actually take out the front diff now. Oop. Shit, I think it just fell on the floor. Oh well. Oh well, you know what they say. Sure hope you guys do, because I don't. Alright, we'll get this out of the way here. Now we're going to take out this. And then this. Beautiful. Now let's get this bushing out of the way. Alright, now we're going to get the sway bar out. And don't worry, this is held in with some hopes and dreams right there. You know, it's got that special hanger bracket tree thing. Something or other. Oh, it's even got a bearing in it too? Oh my gosh. So shocking. But I'm debating on what to do with that F350 over there, because that's two-wheel drive, which means I can put in a dual overhead cam supercharged motor. So I'm a little bit unsure of what I want to do with it. Now you see this truck right here. Oh, we still gotta get interior for this thing yet. Huh. Interior. Let's see. I'll go black leather. Oh, yeah, no, it's just a regular earthquake. That's right. I'm so used to getting the wreck stuff. Let's see. Now let's try with some Mustang seats. I don't think they're gonna fit in there properly, but tomato, tomato. And then where's the F350 steering wheel? There we go, right there. But no, I figure let's build an F-150 the best we can. You know, we're not gonna do the truck dirty. You know, we're gonna keep it looking very, very snazzy. I do like that blue though. Hey, wait a minute here. I thought these things didn't want to come off. Huh, what do you know they do? Well, we tried in the paint shop, or the car wash bay, and it didn't do it. Here we go. Bare shell. Alright, now we're going to do this. There we go. Oh, look at that. Ooh, 6.2 LS. That's not for this truck. That was for a different project. Don't have the project anymore. Got the motor. I was not selling the motor. The guy didn't want to offer me enough money for it, so. Alright, this is the one right here I think we're building. Alright, I'll put the block on. Block on, man! Put the crankshaft. Let's put these crank caps in, shall we? We got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And of course, nothing's gonna be stock and original. You know, we're gonna be upping the power on everything that we touch in this series. All right, now let's put this piston ring in. You know, we got a couple of these piston rings. You know, we gotta do a few of them. All right, we got this one right here. And we got this one up here. And then this one. Put on the oil filter. Now, when I said we were going to the sinister look, the only shiny parts on this are the wheels. I mean, the only, like, anything with clear on it's just the wheels. That's it. Everything else is a matte finish. I guess more of a satin, I guess you could say. Alright, let's finish up with these rod caps here. We put the old pan on. I think this motor is going to look stunning. I really do. I might want to build myself another one. But we'll probably do it on the supercharged motor. I'm really a fan of this red here. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I mean, that really does. Ooh, it looks more of a pink in that light. Let's not look there. We don't want to look there. Ah, pardon me, there's another shiny part. God dang it. I didn't want no shiny parts on the motor, man. Oh well. Now when I said we're going to retro vibe, you know, look at that. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll put the spark plugs in. We got 4 of them for this side. I figured why not start series off with an easy motor build, you know what I mean? And these are one of the easier motors to build, in my honest opinion. In my opinion, these are one of the easier ones. You know? Oh, pardon me, got another shiny part. Dang it! I didn't want no shiny parts. I'm a little sad now, but that's okay. We'll manage. We'll survive. It's not the end of the world. Come on, get over there. There we go. Beautiful. Now we're going to put the old cam gears on. 1, 2. I wish I could use the V6B ones. I like those cam gears. And the reason why I like them is here, I'll just quickly show you, is you look at the V6B, look at these things. Like, they just look dark and sinister. You know, they would match the build. But I don't know what the difference is between those ones and these ones. Maybe more teeth, maybe bigger gear, I don't know. Because when you put them on the motor, they're all the same size. So, I don't know. I know it's for the V6B engine category, because they've got like 3 or 4 different engines that would go with that. Or variants, we'll say. Engine variants. So, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird, man. Alright, now we're going to put these on. We're going to put this one on right there. And put the timing belt on. Put the engine cover on. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, yeah. I like it. Look at that. Look at that, would you? Yeah, now the coils. Good, good. Got another one of these right here. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that just look... Unfortunately, we weren't able to paint that. But that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Alright. Let's finish up with this. So we got ourselves a truck to build, man. Now, I've already got all the body panels. I've gotten basically everything I need to put this thing together, I think. Except for license plates. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Because I'm undecided whether or not we're going to sell it or keep it and add it to the collection. I'm undecided. But if the truck looks anything like what this motor looks like, it's going to be added to my collection. Which is not really going to help the pocketbook at all, but yeah, you know, tomato, tomato, right? Right? No. Come on now, what are you doing that for me? Why you do me like that? Get on the Adler B. You too, Adler, eh? You ain't the only one there. You know, put another B on. Put this belt on. Serpentine belt B. Ooh, I did get it right too. Yay for me. Put the belt tensioner on. There we go. Let's put the old water pump ski on. The water pump pulley. Pulley. And let's put the last idler B on before we put the belt on. Put this belt on. Serpentine belt A. Put the idler A. Beautiful. And we have ourselves a motor. Looks like the throttle body off a 2-port injection Corvette engine. I like it. Tell me that doesn't look good. Alright, now we're gonna... Well, I guess we don't need this anymore. Let's put that back over there. We're gonna move this over to car left B because we don't need it there. We're gonna take the truck. We're going to run it over to the paint shop. My interior is here, so we'll put that in. Let's put this one in. Let's put this one in. Ooh, it does fit too. How nice is that? Look at that. Almost like it's meant to be. Beautiful. Now we're going to put the doors on. Passenger side first. Let's put the driver's side ones on now. Put the old box sides on. And I was going to debate whether or not to go chrome or painted. You know, we'll try it chrome first. We'll see how we like it. If we don't like it, we can always change it. I got both of them, so. Same with the front. I got both of them. You know, it's just a little undecided on what I wanted there. Alright, we're going to leave those mirrors off. I think I put one on that side. No, I didn't. Okay, good. This one, try to maximize it the best we can. I was going to put the glass in, but hey, you know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh, yeah. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, man, I forgot to see if there's any stripes on it. Learned my lesson. What the? Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, move this back over to car lift A. Keep it a little dark. That's what we want. It's going to get even darker right now. Got to make sure the windshield's clear enough for DOT regulations. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Alright, put this bad boy up in the air. We'll bring this back over because we're going to be needing it soon. But alright, now we're going to start in the rear of the truck. Start by putting the fuel tank in. Fuel pump. I just wish they had the off-road course like they did in back in 2018 there. Let's put this pipe on. Let's get this pipe on. Alright, now we put the leaf springs on. Uh-oh. What we got going on here for color-wise? Now, when I say we're going at retro, I mean we're going retro. I haven't done a build like this in a minute. Alright, let's put this leaf spring on now just to hold the rear end in place. Oh, I gotta get over here. Put that rear little bushing in. There we go. Now we're gonna put the passenger side spring leaf plate in. Or leaf plate, I should say. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Gives me warm fuzzy feeling just thinking of it. That looks good, doesn't it? You can't deny it, man. That just looks right. It just looks perfect for the most part. Now I went to the extent of normally I do red calipers. Oh no, we're going black on this one. All right, let's put these wheels on here. Ah, son of a. Oh no, that's right. I did put these on, right? Stand back here, take a look at it. Oh yeah. You can't even see nothing. Just the way we wanted it. All right, let's jump on over here to the driver's side. Put the leaf spring plate on. All right, now we're gonna put the U-bolts in. 1, 2, 2 U-bolts. I'll put the shock on. Shock on, man. All right, rear knuckle housing C. Backing plate. Solid drive axle. Rotor. Brake pad, man. And now we got this right there. Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna put this wheel on if we can. Zip, 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 zip. Done. Perfect. Look at that. I mean, that just looks looks good. All right, now we're gonna work on the front. Start by putting the cross member C in. I'm gonna put in the bigger bushing. Put in the other bigger bushing. I'm also going to put in the middle mufflers since we're here. Let's put on the driver's side middle muffler. Now we're going to do the passenger side catalytic converter. Do the driver's side catalytic converter. Perfect. Put in the front diff. Steering rack. Sway bar B. And a tie rod, man. And put in a bigger bushing over there because it's looking a little cattywampus. If we can get it, there we go. There, now it's starting to be a little more straighter. Good, good, perfect. There we go. I'm gonna put in the outer tie rod. All right, upper control arm. Here you go. Oh yeah. All right, lower control arm with all the goodies. All right, I'm gonna put in the sway bar end link. And guess what I forgot to do? Yep. I mean that. Oh yeah. Okay. I can dig it. I mean I really can dig it. All right. Let me put these together. Don't need that on there no more. All right. Let's run back over here to the driver's side. Jump back in. There we go. And we're gonna put the shock in. Keep it from drooping down. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, front wheel hub. I'm gonna put in the wheel bearing right there. Put in the front drive axle A. Now we're gonna put in the brake rotator, the brake pad, and the caliper. Now the wheel. As you can tell, I already determined to make sure I got the right size, which I did. I don't know how well this thing would turn, but we're about soon to find out, maybe. Maybe. All right, I'm going to put the inner tie rod in. The outer tie rod. Beautiful. I'm going to put the upper control arm in. Awesome. The lower control arm. Yeah, I ran out of bushings. Perfect timing. I'm going to put in the shock. Coil, the shock and coil spring assembly. Alright, now I'm going to put the backing plate on. Wheel hub. Wheel bearing, man. Can't forget about that wheel bearing right there, man. Put in the front drive axle A, man. By then we got ourselves full drive working. Maybe. It's hard to say. Alright, caliper. And now the wheel. Beautiful. Stand back, take a look at it. Damn, that looks good. I like it. Dang, I really do like that. Alright, I'm gonna drop this down. Pick this up. We gotta run over here. I forgot to paint something. Well, I didn't technically forget to paint it. I just didn't paint it. Alright, where are you? Right here. Gotta go a little bit different, you know. Everybody always, I like to be different. Being different would have been painting on chrome, but, you know, tomato, tomato. I don't know if I like those. We'll see as the time goes on. Hey, I wasn't done with you yet. Don't cuddle on me like that. How rude. I don't know. Time will tell if I like it or not. But anyway, I'm going to grab the old engine off the engine stand here. Perfect. Oh, it's a heavy thing. Alright, let's put this on. Put her in, man. Oh, yeah. I can dig that, man. I put the fan in. Come on over here. We're going to do the air box. Put the air filter in. Perfect. Put the lid on. Beautiful. I'm going to put the clip A's. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to put the fuse box in. The base anyway. Put in some of our fuses and relays. We got an A. We got 3 B's, 4 C's. I know there's a B up top there. Haven't forgotten about it. Beautiful. Now, if I had to guess, I'm going to say this truck's probably going to run about between 700 and 800 horsepower. Is it going to be a drag monster? No. Are we going to take it on the drag strip? Maybe. Maybe we'll do that in this episode. You don't know. You don't know. Come on. Don't be like that to me. Get in there, fuse. That should be a C. Yep. Alright, let's put this in. It was in my way, so yeah. Alright, let's put in the ECU type A. Uh-oh. Upgraded performance. Uh-oh. We're gonna hurt some feelings. More than likely our own. But you never know. Alright, let's put in that thing right there. Alright, I think we're basically done minus the engine under here, which is good. Or minus the engine. Yeah, we don't have an engine in here right now, you know. We don't have an engine. No, dummy. We don't have a battery in. Uh-oh. We're playing the guess it, don't overfill it game. Oh, perfect, right on the money. Sometimes I amaze myself. You would figure I'd be able to do all these with the glugs. I don't have freaking cars that built and trucks and all that other stuff. You figure, because those power steering reservoirs, they're always the same for every vehicle. It doesn't matter. Those are universal. You figure if I'd already had those glugs down pat, you know how many it takes. Haha, no mess. Ha ha ha. We getting better. Alright, let's put some coolant in it. Keep it cool in the hot Arizona days. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man. Let's get her done. Good. Now let's put some brake fluid in, because I think it'd be kind of important to stop. I'm just throwing that out there. You know, not necessarily all the time, but I'm pretty sure it'd be a little bit of importance here to stop. You know, just saying. Alright, now it's time to put this old truck back up in the air. Perfect. And then we're going to move this over to car lift B. Now we're gonna come up and in here, put the old transmission in. Oh yeah. Put the transfer case on. I want to go a little bit different, you know, because the diff is black, the front diff is black. I didn't want to have a red transfer case, the red transmission. You know what I mean? Just, I don't think it would look right. So that's why I decided to go with the same color as the wheels, actually, believe it or not. Huh. 99. We're missing the battery. We forgot to put the battery in. Oh, why didn't anybody tell me? Huh. How am I going to reach it from down here? I think I'm not skilled. I think I am. Yeah. Alright, let's move this over to test path. Yeah, no. Oh, get that. There we go. I'm sorry, no. Dang, I have none of the parts. Although I am curious. Nah. No. Some cars it looks good when you do that, but other ones like this, no. Not when they stick out like dump ears. Alright. Much better. Much better. Alright, let's give it a line. Ooh, we're out a bit. Out a lot, actually. Man, didn't my sharpening skills there back in school there help me out here at all, man? Come on. Alright, I'm going to bring this down. And then we're going to slide it to the left. Come on. There we go. And slide it down. Again, slide the right to the left. And down a little bit more. A little bit more to the left. Good we go. Alright. Now we're going to run this over to Z Dyno. And then what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to do a dyno day stream. Or not a dyno day, but a drag race stream. And what I mean by that is, say every 5 vehicles, we're going to bump this up quite a lot. Every 5 vehicles, we bring them to the drag strip, right? We got it. We nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, now. Alright, so it's supposed to have 372 horsepower at 5,900 RPM and 346 pound-feet of torque at 5,100 RPM. Let's see how much we've actually increased this power by, shall we, and see what our drag rating is. Here we go. Dang, it's off the chart. Alright, well, it was a little more than I was anticipating. Alright, the new number now is 811 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, which is an increase of 440 horsepower, 119%. And their new torque numbers now are 738 pound-feet at 5,300 RPM, which is an increase of 392 pound-feet, or 114%. Our drag rating is now B at 325. So we might be able to actually hurt some feelings with this truck. What's the weight on this? 55, and maybe not. 5,500 RPM, or 5,500 RPM, 5,500 pounds. And it is now worth $110,000. And it only cost us $7 grand to buy it, and we bought it from the junkyard. So, alright, everybody. Let's see. Now we're going to move this over to there. We're going to have to do a little bit of vehicle shuffling here. We're going to move this one over here to A. And we move this over to C. Good. Look at it in the light. have to say, I think I'm quite impressed with it. Cool. And if you all like the video, please do smash that like button. Smash the like button. If you're new to the channel and you like the video, please hit the subscribe and the like button. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode. Bye, everyone.